Begin broadcast. All right. Humble Among broadcast system number 136. Welcome. Special little afternoon edition. We do have Emily in the house for a little bit still. She's going to be off camera. She's on break technically right now. She got looped into fucking closing at work, so she's not going to be on cam. She opened and is going to be fucking closing. So yeah, she'll be here adding some commentary from the sidelines, so to speak. Wake Up is upset with me. Why are you upset, Wake Up? We're not going to talk on WhatsApp or whatever the fuck you're trying to loop me into. Whatever questionable materials you're probably trying to send me on WhatsApp. Purely speculation. What's up, everybody? Whoop, whoop. Davey, what's up? Lumberjack, what's up? Chris, what's up? Chris Watella, shouts out to Chris Watella. EC Juggalo, whoop, whoop. Belated happy birthday yesterday. Danny, wait. You better not have been harassing poor Danny Doozy. You better not have been going and harassing poor Danny Doozy, Wake Up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up if you're doing that, Wake Up. I don't know if I can vouch for that. Leave Danny Doozy alone. He did nothing to you. It's a guy, it's a Vermont rapper that's on that weird 420 cipher that Jay Birdface and I put together fucking 2018 or some shit. 2019, some shit like that. It was all Vermont rappers and shit, and Danny Doozy.
That looks like a painter.
Yeah, he's the little guy.
He came at my work.
Oh, Birdface. Yeah, Birdface is the guy that looks like the painter. He is a painter.
Oh, he is?
Oh yeah, he does construction and painting and shit.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's Birdface. You better be leaving Doozy alone. Sorry for the break, y'all. It's been almost 2 weeks since the last broadcast. I've been working on some music stuff. That's going to be dropping pretty soon. I'm basically done. I'm just like fine-tuning everything. I'll go ahead and do the reveal. Ta-da, it's me. It's me. I'm here. It's going to be dropping pretty fucking soon, though. Let me go through the fucking thing, the singles we've dropped. Oh, we'll do that here in a second. I do have some P.O. Box shit and something that I ordered as well. I'm going to unbox that in a second. I want to talk my shit, though. We dropped Otherworldly like 3-4 weeks ago now. Kosuke and Will Gates. That's I keep wanting to say the first single, but it's really the third single of this drop. Then I dropped Poop Nuts 2 weeks ago. That's the fourth single of this drop. And then we dropped Dirt in the Corner. That's the fifth single, featuring Frankie Goldie and Will the Mask Maker, Wilco Masco, or Wisco. I always say Wilco. I don't know. I even type Wilco, fucking when I'm trying to at him and shit. I'm like, wait a second, that is not the name. So those have all dropped. That's 5 of 10 songs from this project, and I think later at the end of the program, I'm gonna play. Yo, shouts out to Zitro. I'm gonna talk about that later, Zitro. That fucking song that y'all dropped is fire. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing a little leak type beat for you guys. Everything's pretty much done for this project though. I gotta like fine tune / add a few more layers to a couple of fucking songs, specifically Homies and the title song. Sign of the Times. If you've been paying attention, I've dropped it a few times, but I'll just go ahead and say it here. This will be the announcement of me dropping the title of the album is Sign of the Times. I'm going to be dropping the artwork soon. I can't wait for y'all to see the artwork. I think June 17th is what I'm going to aim for. Yeah, I want to talk about Zitro and Cartoon's song. How do you say this guy's name? Let me look at the spelling again. God damn it. Cartoon Bondurant? Bondurant? Can you help me with this? I've seen this kid's name a bunch around, but I'm scared as fuck to say his name.
I guess it's just Bondurant.
Bondurant? Cartoon Bandurant. Bondurant? I'm gonna say
Bondurant.
Bondurant. They have a song called "Where's My Email" that's incredibly fresh. Go check that out. Zitro and Cartoon Bondurant. It's fucking hilarious. It's basically a concept song where you're asking, as an artist who wants to perform at the gathering of the Juggalos, where's my email? And God, there's never been a more relatable Juggalo rap song for me. Holy shit. Chat always throws me off track. Are you kidding me, Hirschmeyer? It always throws me off track. But yeah, absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Good job on that, guys. That that really got a fucking couple of laughs out of me. Okay. So yeah, more announcements coming as far as like this Kosuke shit. I'll probably talk a little bit more at the end when I play this special Memorial Day song I have planned for y'all. Zane, can you give me a shout out? Shouts out to Zane. Shouts out to Zane. Now you owe me a super chat. I'm just kidding. You don't really owe me a super chat. But super chat's fucking accepted. Let's talk a little movies. Actually, let me do this unboxing while Emily is still here. I get too off track. This is from Drew of LHRPG, I believe. This has been sitting in my P.O. box for a week and a half. It was approaching 2 weeks. It was sitting there. Thank you to Drew. We're gonna open this. This is for Humble and Emily. So I don't know what's in here. This is a mystery item. Let's see what we got here. It's two things. Oh shit!
What?
You have to come and open this. He got some stuff specially made for us.
Oh, God.
It looks like he got some Chinese printed shirts, official bootlegs made for us.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he did. He got some official bootlegs. This is some Loki shit. Check that out. On like a jersey material, no less.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty wild. It's on like a jersey material. Thank you, dog.
Look.
Shouts out to LHRPG. Hers says Jersey on the back. And it's got the Juggalette, Hatchet Girl.
Hatchet bitch.
Thank you, LHRPG. That's
Thanks.
fucking dope. I don't think he's in here right now. Hopefully he
Ew,
sees
I
this
look
on
crazy on
replay.
his damn camera with no foundation
She
on.
ran away. She ran away. All right, I have another unboxing here. This is from Eli Ling. InsaneClownPaintings.com, I believe, is the website. Spoken Realness. Thank you, Spoken Realness. Shout out to Zane. Spoken Realness got your back, dog. Thank you, Spoken Realness. Shouts out to Spoken Realness. Hope you're feeling better, Spoken Realness. I saw you weren't feeling good. Positive vibes to you, dog. So this right here is a book that I thought I had missed, honestly. I thought I had missed the opportunity to see this, or to purchase this. But then I saw that they were promoting it as being almost gone. And I realized, oh shit, I can still get this motherfucker. So this is the Insane Clown Paintings hardcover book. If I can get it. Oh, with a fucking nice sticker pack, babe. Oh my god, a nice bunch of stickers. Holy shit. A bunch of stickers. Hold on, we gotta go through those first. Yo, they're spilling out stickers. There's so many in here. Holy shit. Holy shit, there's still even more in here. Yo, shouts out to Eli for the fucking sticker packs. So, if you don't know about this book, I'll show you some of the stickers. It's basically designs like this. A long time ago, we showed off the tattoo flash pages that Eli was doing. I think I have 2 sets of those because he reprinted them and was nice enough to send a second set. Still gotta fucking frame those. I'm so behind with things. It's stuff from fucking 2 years ago I still haven't framed.
Shelves that I got him
I still haven't put up my birthday shelves. I've been really thinking about those lately. I think we got some of these in a pack that somebody else sent us. There's so many of these. He sent sticker packs. I think, yeah, it looks like for every era. Yeah, there's a Carnival of Carnage sticker pack. There's a... Oh, wait, no. There's 2 Carnival of Carnage sticker packs in here. There's a Riddle Box sticker pack and a Hell's Pit sticker pack. I'm assuming with all stuff from that era. So this book, though, has a bunch of Eli's stuff in here. I think Mr. Murphy from Worcester, Massachusetts, and Mr. Airhead, Mr. Shaggy the Airhead from Idaho Falls area, I think. Anyway, let me open this up to show you guys a little bit of this. This is a nice little coffee table book type thing, collecting a bunch of fucking cool artwork. Very nice quality on this, by the way. Show you guys. Ooh, let's get over here, actually. Do it like this.
Love you, Jinx.
There we go. See some of the quality. I'm going to try not to bend her. Holy shit, that's some crazy stuff. Just give you guys, I'm just go to a couple rando pages. Here, I'm not even showing you guys this very well, am I? Trying my best here. I need your assistance almost.
Me?
But yeah. Different artists in here, it looks like, by the way. Yeah. Whole thing, but I'm not very good at holding it, and frankly, that's boring as fuck just showing you guys the whole damn book. Okay. So that was the unboxing stuff. We got an RIP I got to talk about. Rest in peace to Morgan Spurlock. Died trying to suck his own dick. It's a fucking tragedy. 53 years old. Found in his apartment, doubled over. Now, rest in peace to Morgan Spurlock, creator of Super Size Me and somewhat less popular reality show 30 Days on Spike TV. I was a big mark for Super Size Me. I'm not going to lie. I really liked that movie when it first came out. Went to Boston to see it in some sort of artsy fucking movie theater in Boston before it blew the fuck up and was like national even. Really dug the dude's movie. But even then I knew it was sort of a, I don't know, not bullshit. Like, obviously there's some truth if you eat nothing but McDonald's, it's very unhealthy for you. But the fact of the matter is, years later, dude came out and said that he was drinking alcohol every day. He described himself as not having more than a week of sobriety for over 30 years. And he said during the time period of filming Super Size Me, he was drinking every day. And he did not disclose that information to you, the audience, who watched Super Size Me, or even the physician that was doing the blood levels and all that shit. And so, of course, at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, when he gets liver failure, it's no surprise that he got liver failure, especially if he's, drinking every fucking day. Yeah, but rest in peace to Morgan Spurlock. Apologies if you found my died trying to suck his own dick joke and bad sense of humor. You're offended? Emily's offended. So if you're offended, send messages to Emily so you can commiserate together. She really likes getting a lot of random messages.
Yeah, don't do that.
There's a new study. We talked about this a little bit, babe, the other day because I'm so excited over this. Speaking of, this is a nice link to the alcoholism thread from Morgan Spurlock. New study finds that daily marijuana use in the United States has surpassed daily alcohol use for the first time ever, according to this new study. That's great. That's tremendous. That's a big deal. That's a really fucking big deal. And I think a step in the right direction. So that's dope. Let's talk about some movies we watched, babe, or at least I watched, and some of them you fell asleep during. A Ghost Story, you slept through almost the entire thing. That was the one where I told you don't want to see this one because it's about a guy dying and being a ghost and haunting his ex-girlfriend after he's dead and all this shit. You slept through the whole thing, so you don't remember anything about it. That movie, another A24 joint. I've been doing my A24 shit. What's that?
Cannabliss is that DJ that I've been listening to.
Did someone shout out Cannabliss?
Jack D. I don't think he's probably not referring to the same thing, but...
He might be. He might be talking about the same Cannibalist. Ghost Story was really good, though. If you like sad-ass, slow burn, depressing action, really good. It's kind of a horror movie, kind of a horror drama. I don't know. Also, I watched Bling Ring, which was okay. It kind of fell apart, I feel like, towards the end. We definitely lost interest, I think, towards the end of it. I think I fell asleep towards the end of the fucking movie, honestly. But it was okay. Probably one of the worst A24 joints I've seen so far, though. And right up there at top, still number one, still holds the title, the worst A24 movie I have ever seen. I tried to rewatch it again. I still have not seen it all the way, so I really can't even say I've seen it. But Spring Breakers. I tried to watch it many years ago when it first came out.
Movie fucking sucks.
Fucking couldn't get through it the first time. Tried again last night. Was that last night? Or 2 nights ago, or Friday? It was last night, I think. Yeah, last night.
Like, I'm not watching this.
Whew, I tried again. Because I really wanted to sit through this, because it's a Harmony Korine joint. Theoretically, there should be stuff about this movie I should like. Boy, it's hard to get through those annoying ass fucking girls. I tell you what. It's the worst. It's got to be the worst A24 movie to me.
He thinks those girls are annoying, and he lives with me, so they gotta be.
They're extra annoying.
really fucking annoying.
They're extra fucking annoying. I want to grab before I talk about something here. I want to grab this real quick. Because I got a Blu-ray joint I want to promote and talk about to you jugs real quick. So I was in Bull Moose, local CD music, DVD, Blu-ray, what have you, store in New England, and I noticed that this was out. Now, I didn't know about this fucker being out yet. I think I had saw that there was a pre-order for this. It came out in October. So this is the Warriors theatrical cut, remastered in 4K. Thank fucking God this finally exists, because if you don't know, for many years, it was very hard to see the Warriors theatrical cut. You were forced to watch this unrated ultimate director's cut gimmick that they put out around the time the PlayStation 2 video game was coming out. And it fucking sucks because they throw these stupid PlayStation 2 graphics into it. It's horrible. Horrible fucking movie. Or great movie made worse by these horrible transitions. This fucking thing does not have that shit. Thank God it exists. If you want to see the Warriors the way it should be seen, go check that out. I believe Arrow. This is an Arrow joint. Yeah, Arrow Video put this out. Go pick that up because it looks amazing, and it's a great fucking movie. If you're a Juggalo and you've never seen Warriors, you're fucking up. A couple other things we watched. I watched a couple of Darren Brown things recently because I'm a Nathan Fielder fan. And a couple of YouTube videos kind of tipped me off to the fact that Nathan must be a fan of this Darren Brown guy. I had seen a few of his specials before, but this was like a little bit more of a deep dive I did this week on Darren Brown. If you don't know, Darren Brown is a British illusionist who does like stuff very similar to what Nathan Fielder does in The Rehearsal, where he sort of sets people up on a set track of behaviors that leads to them doing something. For example, we saw one called Sacrifice, is the one that we watched on Netflix, where he sets a guy up to basically take a bullet for somebody by the end of the special. And I'm not going to spoil it, but it's fucking fascinating to see how he manipulates. Manipulate isn't even the right word, but I guess maybe it is the right word. He gets the guy to follow these set tracks that he lays out for him and accomplish this goal. It's fucking fascinating. There's a bunch of other specials he's done that you can find on YouTube, for example. If you're into that kind of shit. A couple other movies we watched. Daddy Longlegs, the Safdie brothers' first film. I think it's their first film. Really gritty. It must be shot on like 16 millimeter or something. It's very gritty looking. Great drama type beat. If you like solo dad raising 2 kids and the troubles that he... What's that?
He's not raising them, he wants to.
I mean, it's about him raising them on the time that he has over those 2 weeks or whatever. But yeah, he wants to. That's for sure. Good fucking movie though. If you like Uncut Gems, or what's the other one? What's the other one that they did with Pattinson? Anyway, if you like Safdie Brothers, check that shit out. Humble Among, I want to chop it up with you at the gathering. Got some things I want to ask you about. Please do. Please do. Bootlegged at the gathering. Zane, you're retracting messages. I'm not seeing what you're saying. What'd you say there? Happy birthday, Zane. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday, Zane.
I'm not seeing what he says on purpose.
I'm
not seeing what he's saying on purpose.
You did it on purpose?
Yeah, he retracted it. I don't want you to see it.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. Why is he taking it away? That's what I'm saying. Why is he taking it away? I want to shout out Whoop Conda. Whoop put this on on Twitter. And I thought this was interesting. This is some dude who does a podcast with Mark Henry, kind of throwing shade at Violent J for his Kill Tony appearance recently, with The Undertaker as special guest.
Beating these people up when they suck.
But that's what the great part. That would be the great part, though. Because I doubt that you would. But even if you sucked, yeah, he's gonna put you over. He's gonna put you over because he's afraid you'll kill him.
He's such a wrestling fan, right?
Huge wrestling fan.
So he's gonna put you over no matter what. But the other thing is when they do have like the Insane Clown Posse. One of the guys was on there the other day.
That's comedy right there.
Well, it was also a train wreck. Like it was. Yeah.
It's a surprise to me
Was it a train wreck, though? I don't think it was a train wreck.
that it was a train wreck.
Well, the thing is,
It wasn't a train wreck. I think this guy's being a bit of a dick.
as you know, Mark, now getting on
that was
stage,
sarcasm, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's a feeble attempt at it, but
No, I felt it. I felt the sarcasm.
Yeah,
my God.
it was a train wreck. But it's getting on actually doing stand-up is a lot different than sitting here
Being funny.
and being funny.
Right.
Well, I guess that's his opinion. I don't know who this guy is, but I wanted to show that because I found it interesting. He had to throw shade at Violent J, because the whole point of that show is people who maybe aren't necessarily good at stand-up to do it and get better, right? Isn't that the point of Kill Tony? So you're gonna have people who go up there and fucking eat shit. So I don't know. I feel like the dude's explaining the show to Taker and he's not getting his own I don't know. Anyway, here's Big Kev, another thing. No. Here's Big Kev talking a little bit about the Insane Clown Posse. From his podcast, Click This. Oh, not that. Here we go.
Gathering of the Juggalos.
I think I've done 3 of them.
Okay. Because I think that Get Blitz is going to be doing some sponsorship out there. And they talked to us about our prep.
Did you hear that? They're going to be doing some sponsorship out there. They talked to us about being...
We'll see what happens. But
I'm down,
Big Kev coming to the fucking gathering again? Are we going to get Big Kev? Oh, I fucking hope so.
go check it out.
Break me a
Hey,
motherfucker.
hey, I'm going to the gathering. Hey. I haven't been to the gathering in like 13 years. It's been a long time.
And Fago.
I'll throw some Fago. I'll totally throw some Fago.
Exactly. Put a little teaspoon in the Fago. I think they were doing, I was talking to Mickey Ray and doing some business, and he told me they did the, like a Fago slushy machine with the lid aid.
I'd totally have a Fago slushy. I'd love to.
Dude,
In apocalypse now.
they go and it's like way up the river, and they get out, and then one guy's tripping balls, and there's fireworks going. I mean, it's just,
He's not wrong. He's not wrong with that description.
there's fucking people paint. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, those are our people, I think. I think they need to see us.
Hey, Scott had a camper out there. Him and Cody were in it for like 3 or 4 days.
Scott and Cody were out there for like 3 or 4 days. They were gathering.
The damage done?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Chris Hibbler.
All right, that's about it for that. Big Kev at the gathering of the Juggalos. Are we gonna get Big Kev or Click This to have an appearance at the gathering of the Juggalos? That would be fucking tight. That would be fucking tight. Kid Rock, everyone's favorite racist, brandished a gun and allegedly said racial slurs during a recent Rolling Stone interview. Brandished a gun to the writer of this Rolling Stone interview. So apparently, old. Let me look and see if I can find the name of the Rolling Stone writer here. See, reading this article though, I couldn't find the part where he used the racial slurs. And boy, you best believe I was looking for those racial slurs. You best believe I was scanning for that part. But apparently during this interview, let's see, where's the name of the guy? Oh, what the heck? Oh, come on. Oh, why did it do that? This fucking website's got a lot of pop-ups. Hold on.
Preston, you're hurting me.
There it goes. Let's see. What's the name of the writer? David Piesner. David Piesner was the writer of this article. I'll show it to you guys real quick. David Piesner. So apparently, this is the article if you want to go find it. But, yeah, apparently old kid got drunk during the interview, was drinking beer throughout the interview, then at some point switched to hard liquor. And that's when things got ugly, and he pulled out a gun from behind his chair that he was sitting in his living room and made some sort of odd comment about having guns everywhere, the house and whatnot. I could not find the part where he was being a racist scumbag, though. But yeah, very, very odd behavior from Kid Rock that continues to track that Kid Rock is a piece of shit. You guys know about the NYC Dublin portal. This is sort of old news at this point. That shit was shut down because multiple rapscallions were showing their boobies and butt cheeks, showing their naughty bits across the world, across the pond to each other through this magical digital portal. What's that? Portal. Huh?
Chinese?
Yeah, no, I don't know about Chinese. Definitely boobies and butt cheeks from what I understand, though. And it kept on getting it shut down. Free the nipple, free the butthole. The Justice Department in 29 states have filed an antitrust lawsuit against Live Nation, the owner of Ticketmaster, alleging that it is an illegal monopoly. So Live Nation getting hit. Yeah, Live Nation getting hit for all those Target Master, what the fuck, Ticketmaster service fees and all that shit. Good. Fuck them. Fuck them, man. Let's talk about the Diddy Cassie shit real quick. Very disturbing footage came out of Diddy in Cassie's hotel incident from 2016. If you haven't seen it, I don't suggest seeking it out. It's disturbing. I hesitate on even describing what goes on in that footage. It's fucking disturbing. Diddy released an apology video where it's very transparent, I think, that it's a PR move, obviously a PR move. And just ridiculous, because when the Cassie shit came out initially, he made a whole grandstanding post about the truth will come out and set me free type beat. This motherfucker knew he knew he did what he did, because in his new apology he's like talking about seeking help and blah blah blah. Fuck that guy, man. Fuck Diddy. If there's anyone at this point who's riding with Diddy, I can't even imagine why you would be. 50 Cent, who's been a consistent shit talker with all of this Diddy stuff going on, has sold a docu-series to Netflix called Diddy Do It. So expect Diddy Do It to come out real fucking fast, because I know they want to capitalize on that shit as quickly as possible. Jerry Seinfeld is in hot water. This is sort of old news as well at this point. So Jerry put out this shitty Pop-Tart movie. Have you seen stuff about? There's a Pop-Tart movie on Netflix called Unfrosted. That's based off of an old Jerry Seinfeld joke where he talks about what was it like when they made up Pop-Tarts. That must have been wacky. Day at the office. And they made a whole movie off of that one joke. It's a musical. Apparently, a lot of people aren't digging it. I don't really have any care to even see it. Yeah, fuck that. You're on some fuck that shit. It's gotten weird, though, because things that Jerry said recently about, semi-recently, I guess, about performing at colleges not being something he likes to do because of liberal mindsets, and some shit about... Well, there's also some shit about him talking shit about Howard Stern's Biden interview, I think, that played into some of this backlash that he's been getting. I think it's a triple-headed monster of the shitty movie, the college statements, and criticizing Howard's Biden interview, which, you know, he's right to be critical of Howard Stern being a piece of shit. I haven't seen the Biden interview, but Howard Stern's content is shitty, which I think is all he essentially was saying, is Howard Stern is kind of a shitty interviewer nowadays. The stuff that came back up, though, which I think I referenced on here not too long ago, is the whole 17-year-old scandal came back up again, where if back in the day Mr. Seinfeld allegedly started dating his babysitter type beat, or a babysitter. I think she was just a babysitter. I don't know. Go back and listen to old Stern. Speaking of Stern, Artie Lang, rumored to be prepping a comeback of some sort, a podcast of some sort. That would be fucking dope if Artie came back. I don't know if that's actually happening, but I've seen some Stern fan shit where they've been speculating that Artie is coming back. Would be interesting. Would be interesting to see. Johnny Knoxville of Jackass fame got hit with a $3 million lawsuit for hitting a producer of the prank panel show. Remember that prank panel show with Eric?
I watched a few episodes.
Yeah, wasn't that funny? He hit him with the goddamn taser. Remember that taser gimmick? He was tasing Eric and like anyone that would come near him.
Yeah.
He tased Eric Andre's writing partner.
And he sued him.
Yeah, who was a producer on the show, and he's now suing Johnny Knoxville for $3 million.
Damn.
Yeah, hitting him with a lawsuit. GTA 6.
I would be fucking honored to get tased by Johnny Knoxville.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, this is Eric Andre's writing partner. You would think he would be a little bit more open to being pranked, because he's definitely helped write like prank scenarios for Eric. You know.
The way he sees it is like there's a difference between hot dog water dripping on you and
being tased. Yeah. I guess that's true. There is a bit of a line with the Eric Andre show. They don't necessarily be tasing people. They just kick people in the face. GTA 6 will release in fall 2025. We're going to talk a little bit more GTA stuff a little bit later when we get into Shaggy 2 Dope stuff towards the end here, because it was brought up again. Does Shaggy 2 Dope have a case for getting paid for GTA 5 back in the day, for them using his likeness for GTA 5? Because an OnlyFans star is now trying to sue GTA 6 for her likeness apparently being used in the trailer. Similar to Florida Joker, how Florida Joker tried to sue. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll talk about that a little bit more when we get into the Shaggy stuff and if Shaggy has a case. The Jason universe.
He probably doesn't give a fuck, does
he?
Does he give a fuck?
Shaggy? Mm-hmm. He didn't back in the day, but he's bringing it up now. Like, should I try to get paid? Mm-hmm. My whole thing is, dude should have probably tried back then. Mm-hmm. Like when the game first came out. But here's the thing. He might get, if he's able to get a case going, he might get more paid now than then. Because GTA 5 is like the biggest media thing ever. Like the biggest piece of media put out ever. Like bigger than any movie, anything, any TV show, anything. GTA is like the biggest media thing ever. GTA 5. Maybe Fortnite has surpassed that since I saw that fact, but I think GTA 5 is still the biggest media thing ever. Speaking of big media things in Fortnite, the Jason universe has been announced. So there's like the rumblings of the Jason TV show that A24 is doing being canceled. A24 came out and said, yeah, we're still doing it. We fired the writer, blah, 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 blah. Then apparently they felt the need to announce the Jason universe, which is everything but movies. Jason's going to be involved in everything but movies. And then right after that, they announced that Jason, I don't even know if it's an official announcement or a leak. Jason will be in that multiversity video game. I saw a screenshot of him and Joker. So this is basically an excuse to use Jason, the character, not the name Friday the 13th. This is Jason the character, it seems, strictly in different video game properties, probably Fortnite. But no movies. It doesn't seem like any movies will be coming out of this. So the best we can hope for is this TV show for now. Let's see. There's an animated Married with Children reboot I saw a trailer for. You don't like that?
Fuck no.
I want to check it out.
No.
Let's see. Metal singer Otep says that Netflix stole her story idea. Let's see. Got some more shit here. The new show Trigger Warning. Let's see what Otep.
Something I don't want to watch.
Let's see. This is insane. They stole my story at Jessica Alba, at Netflix, at Thunder Road Pictures. Please share. I was adapting my short story with a friend of 15 years who ghosted me. Finished it with another writer and sold it. We entered mediation 12/20, but he refused to give me credit. Both Netflix and Thunder Road were notified, but ignored me even with all the emails and evidence of the theft of my intellectual property. So Otep is feeling that she had her gimmick stolen here. Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna touch up my.
Oh, you getting ready to go?
I gotta touch up my hair.
Okay, babies. Nah. She's gonna be leaving soon, y'all. Okay, but yeah, that's fucking crazy. I don't know if anything's gonna come of that. Otep is an artist who seemingly gets screwed over quite a bit. Or at least she definitely feels that way. I've definitely noticed a trend of that.
You know, smart, talented women with platforms.
She's definitely gotten, like, slept on, though, like, and fucked over in a couple of different ways. I think this is just the latest example of that. I miss you too, Wakanda. No, she's seeing the... Oh. What is that? What is that thing doing to you?
I love my wife and my step-husband.
Let's see. System of a Down stuff. We can talk some system stuff with Emily here. Surge released a new song. I haven't heard it. It's called AF Day from a new EP called Foundations, which is apparently like original demos and stuff from early System of a Down days that never made it to the first album. That's what from what I understand, this Foundations thing. He has a book out too, by the way. I guess in the book he hints pretty heavily that System of a Down might be done.
You know, the last full album they put out, I don't even remember the name of it.
Was it Mesmerize and Hypnotize?
No.
There was something after that?
Yeah, like within the last couple of years.
They put out a 3-pack single around COVID. That was the last thing they put out.
Like, the war something.
Yeah, it was like a 3. I think it was a 3-pack though. I don't even think it wasn't a full album. It was like a 3 or a 2-pack thing.
Oh yeah, the Protect the Land.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That was only 2 songs.
Only 2 songs, yeah.
But still, I was not a fan of it.
Yeah.
And System's one of my favorite bands of all time, and I was not a fan.
I think they're just done. I think it's just going to be Surge doing solo stuff. Maybe
like
if they
Surge's
tour or
solo
whatever.
Stuff too, but also it just don't hit the same.
Yeah.
I gotta live my
Preston's
life.
crying.
Preston's
crying at mommy.
I really have to get ready for work.
You see how she said I got to live my life? That's the That's the quote she always be yelling at him. He meows at her and she goes back to him. Preston, I gotta live my life. I gotta live my life. Whew. Is it getting hot in here? Or is it just me? Slipknot joined Limp Bizkit on stage at some sort of show, some sort of festival. I've been seeing clips of that. That's cool as fuck because I don't know how well y'all know your new metal lore, but back in the day, Limp Bizkit and Slipknot had a little bit of beef, or I guess you could say maybe their fans had a little bit of beef, because Limp Bizkit said that Slipknot fans are all like fat, stinky losers or some shit like that. And Slipknot fans definitely started hating Limp Bizkit fans pretty heavily after that. I had a friend named Scott who was a big Slipknot mark and who was kind of on some fuck Limp Bizkit shit after that. Speaking of Limp Bizkit, they're going on tour with Corey Feldman, among others, Riff Raff and Bones. But Corey Feldman has a new song called The Joke, which apparently has a music video directed by Fred Durst, right? They're on this Loserville tour together. I can't find the video for The Joke, and that makes me very sad that they're promoting a video that apparently has no release. They're saying it's out and promoting it in different articles, but there's no link, no YouTube video at all, at least that I can find. Sexy Red's going to make an appearance, or already made an appearance on NXT. Maybe she made it this week. Vince Staples has a new album, his last Def Jam album, Dark Times, coming out. Shit, that already came out? Did that whole project come out? Yeah, it looks like that might have come out fucking Friday. I thought that was a single that he dropped. That might have been just a single he dropped. Eminem's daughter Haley got married. Now we're getting into stuff I need to talk about in the stack here. Oh shit. This shirt, if you want this shirt, humbleamong.com. Pre-orders will be open until this Friday. I'm cutting pre-orders off this Friday. So if you want this shirt, it's humbleamong.com. Get your pre-order in. Very limited run. There will not be a lot of leftovers of this. Probably no leftovers of this. I'm probably just going to order enough for the orders that have come in so far and a couple for me and M. And that's it. So this isn't going to be one I'm going to have like extras of or anything. So if you want it, get it now. You got a couple of days left. After Friday, I'm taking it down. And we're going to put another one up real soon for the next shirt drop. But if you want this Graph Boy done by Brian Red, this Burner Boy, it's on a Comfort Colors Pepper style t-shirt. Very comfortable, very worn-in type of feel and look to it. Yeah, we're going to do a couple of Comfort Colors drops, I think. Some new music shit I want to talk about. M played me this new Import song in the car that has mad Beavis and Butthead samples in it, and it's fucking awesome. If you want some silly dubstep type beats to listen to, Import is the way to go. Import is probably the #1 artist I'm waiting for to be on the Lost Lands lineup, because in addition to the Gathering lineup, I'm awaiting the Lost Lands lineup. And let me get that video up here. Oh, we got LHRPG with the super chat. Thank you, homie. Just got home, was on the road back from Arkansas when you went live, so I'm late, but I'm here. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for the shirts, homie. Shouts out to LHRPG. We got the shirts. We unboxed those at the beginning of the stream if you want to run that back and see that. Thank you, homie, for the super chat. $5 super chat from LHRPG. Much appreciated, dude. Let's see. Where was I? I have the calendar open. I got this open. Let's get that out of there. Okay. Oh, let's just talk about new music stuff for a little bit. Oh, yeah. Lost Lands. That's what I was talking about. Lost Lands. So I want Import really bad for Lost Lands. He's got a couple of my favorite dubstep songs straight up right now. I hope this motherfucker's at Lost Lands. We paid off our Lost Lands debt this week. Really, Emily paid it off. the majority of it. But we paid off the glamping half of it with our homies as well. Can I get one for my sick uncle's neighbor's sister, co-worker's friend? You sure can. I mean, yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. I don't, one of what, but sure. Impede 23 with the $5 super chat. A simple whoop whoop. Thank you, Impede. Much appreciated, homie. These super chats help me out tremendously, y'all. That shit helps me hit my fucking minimum for the month and actually get a YouTube payout. So I really appreciate that. We haven't been doing a lot of streams or content lately, so this stuff helps tremendously. All you alienated motherfuckers, all you help out by subscribing as well. By the way, Alienated drops. If you're a member of the Alienated, you're gonna get the Juggalo Ohio 2 shit first. You're gonna get the big boy vlog first before anyone else. What's that? You found the vape? Sound the alarms. She found her vape that she lost this morning. Sound the alarms. My fiance Emily says, hi, Emily.
Hi, girl, hi.
Emily says, hey, girl, hey. Back to Emily. Shouts out to Cole McMillan and soon-to-be Emily McMillan, I take it.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see. Let's continue talking about music. Once again, if you haven't heard Zitro and Cartoon Bondurant, they have a new song called Where's My Email that's really good. Go check that out. Let's continue talking about other shit. Bones got a new song called Black Sabbath. Go check that out. That's really dope. Suicide Boys got a new song called Thin Gray Line. New World Depression, I think, is dropping in July. My homie Odious has a new song called My Girlfriend is a Cannibal. Go check that shit out. GFY, young Juggalo, up-and-coming Juggalo rapper, GFY has a new song out with a Gloom unit on it. Acetone and Frankie Goldie on it called Switch Lanes. Go check this out. This is a dope song. I think he just dropped this, too. I think he, like, literally dropped this today or some shit. I think this just came out. So go give the young homie some love. Wicked Widget Productions, member of the Alienated for 14 months. Thank you, Wicked Widget, for all your support, homie. Much love to you, Don. Whoop, whoop, mad motherfucking Wicked Clown love to all my fam in this bish. Gigglebox with the $1.49. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Thank you, Gigglebox. Appreciate that. She sent me a hot dog. She sent me a glizzy. Thank you, Gigglebox, for the glizzy and the $1.49. So just enough to buy a fucking glizzy right there from a shitty hot dog stand. My homie Will Gates dropped his Pastor Gates 3 project. Go give that a listen. He's still dropping motherfucking weekly singles. I think he dropped another one this week. I don't have the name of that for y'all. But what I want to talk with fucking young Will Gates, with Will Gates here real quick, is something super exciting. This made me so fucking happy to see. And this, we're going to get to some Gloom to the Tomb stuff, too. But before we even get to that, I got to talk about this. Will Gates was booked for the fucking float, y'all. I don't know if you saw this. But this made me so happy to see Will booked for the float. Oh, I got to open the other one? Okay, I guess we're going here now. Artists. So they updated a bunch of artists for the float. Lardy, Smalls 1, Darby, of course, Violent J, of course, Lil White Scum, Insane Poetry, Class, HB the Grizzly, Matapelli Music, Terror Diaz, SON, C. Coli, Risk, Yash Ghost, and then motherfucking Will Gates got added to the fucking list. Shouts out to the homie Will Gates. That made me so happy to see Will up on there. Much deserved, Will. Will fucking deserves that spot for sure. I think it's perfect because Cheese got last year. Now Will got this year. You know Cheese is going to be in attendance to the float. That's Cheese's shit. So she will be certainly on stage doing some Cheesegate shit, I would assume. Morgue Mob, Big Relic, A1 Shouty. A1 Shouty. Excessive? Lots and excessive. Oh, I see what they did. I see what they did with their name. The Ice Giant. And then question mark. More announced soon. So there's some of the float motherfuckers there. LHRPG member for 12 months, a whole year. Mad props to the Fairly Odd Son. Whoop whoop. Just mad clown love, not mad motherfucking wicked clown love. Just simple mad clown love. Okay. It's cool. My mask got used for the imagery, but I wish it wasn't with the Coke lines. Will said. Oh, shouts out to Will. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, we're still on the track of new music stuff. We're about to talk some Ouija shit here in a second. I'm just prepping for that. Gloom to the Tomb went down on the 17th, fucking like 10 whole days ago. I was not in attendance. I had serious FOMO with this fucking event. Literally woke up and like checked Twitter and Instagram to see if anybody had gone live with footage. And thank God, Juno, shouts out to Juno, who started his own YouTube, by the way, and gave me major props for inspiring him to actually start making videos. So go check out Juno's YouTube. But Juno went live on Instagram, and he was streaming the Cheesegate shit, so I got to see almost all of Cheesegate, which shouts out to Juno for doing that shit. And then I got to see almost all of Gloom Unit, because I went back to sleep for a little bit and then woke up and was like, oh shit, Gloom Unit's probably on. And so I caught the second half of Gloom Unit right up till the very end. Nasser Rehan, 2 whoops to all. Thank you, Nasser Rehan for the 2 whoops to all. $1.99 super chat. That shit helps out tremendously. But yeah, so I got to see a little bit of the show. Thanks to Juno and his Twitter streams, which I think are still up. I retweeted those, by the way. So if you want to go down through my bullshit Twitter stream, I think you can find the retweets of both of the streams of the Cheesegate and the Gloom Unit performance on there. Really dope little event that they threw in Vegas. I really wish I was there for that, because that looked like some Jug shit for sure. Big Ouija news. Sound the alarms. I want alarm bells in the chat. Ouija followed me back. Finally. It happened, y'all. Ouija followed me back. And not just me, not just dumb old me, a bunch of y'all got fucking follows this past week. Ouija went through and followed many of y'all recently. That's fucking dope, though. I've been waiting for that follow back for so long. Shouts to Ouija Mac for following me. That's dope. Thank you, Ouija. He put out a new song. Well, Devereaux and Shaggy the Airhead really were the ones, I think, behind this song. Purely speculation. It just looked like to me that they were the ones spearheading this operation. Produced by Devereaux and Shaggy the Airhead, I assume. Curb Lagoop returning. The Mac and the Goop return. With Darby O'Trill in tow this time with this Hoop Dream song. Now, this is a dope track. I saw a bunch of motherfuckers wanting to say that this song is a diss to Cody Manson. A bunch of the same corny motherfuckers that said Poop Nuts was a diss to Cody Manson too, by the way. It isn't, by the way, if anyone was wondering if Poop Nuts is a diss song to anyone in particular. It's not a diss song to anyone in particular at all. It's a diss song to everyone who is lazy and that does not and lets their own laziness keep them back from doing shit that they want to do with their life. It's a diss to me as much as anyone else, because there's certain times that I let my own laziness keep me back. So really it's probably a diss to me more than anyone else. But it's a diss to anyone's laziness who ever let them sleep on shit. You know what I mean? That's what Poop Nuts is. Whoop Dreams. It should be Whoop Dreams. Hoop Dreams is definitely not a diss song to no fucking stupid Colby Hansen. You know, it's not a fucking diss song at all. If you listen to the lyrics, there's nothing even remotely diss song about it. It's crazy to me. These motherfuckers want to twist shit into beef shit, but that ain't even fucking there. It's crazy. Let's see. We got a lot of cool Ouija shit to talk about, though. So, Dark Planet is on iTunes right now. go run up the iTunes pre-order shits. Send a screen grab to 702-845-1505 if you want to participate in the cool Scroll Keeper escapades that they're doing for this album. You just got to send a screenshot of your receipt that you ordered the album and your review, maybe both of them. And you can play the Scroll Keeper-y games. Now, because that this is up for pre-order, we also have the track listing for Dark Planet. So let's go through that real quick. We got Signal Interruption Event intro, Psychocidal, Mac Mode, Labiaplasty, Baton, Sin City, Boom Shaka, the new single Boom Shaka, which, by the way, if y'all didn't see this, the video for Boom Shaka, that's dropped since the last HABS we did too. Go watch that because you might be in it. If you were at Juggalo IO 2, there's a good chance you might be in that shit. We saw mad homies making cameos in there. Taffy's in there, Whoop's in there, Nick Bazaar's in there, Sal's in there. I saw someone got a screen. I think Sis got a screen grab of Sal in there. Yeah, go check that out. Mad homies in that motherfucking video. Track 8 is Last Laugh. Track 9, Sun Don't Shine. Track 10, Jugular Vein. Track 11, For the Tombstone, in parentheses, When I Go. Let's see. Track 12, Murder Dance. Track 13, Moonlit Dungeon. Track 14, Butternuts, which I love that title. That's got a real Poop Nuts vibe, so I like that title. Track 15, Tropicana Ave. Track 16, My Love, in parentheses, Sometimes. Track 17, Profit Paint, hell yeah. And track 18, De-incarnation. Not reincarnation, but de-incarnation. So that's the track listing for Dark Planet. Revelations tour going down now. Ouija, the Mac, did a live stream yesterday about Dark Planet. Mostly about Dark Planet and the tour, the Revelations tour. I'm going to break that down for y'all real quick and play you a couple of new song clips. How does that sound? You guys want to hear some new Ouija Mac shit that he played on his Facebook stream that you can go and watch yourself, but you didn't for some reason? So now here I am playing you clips from that stream. Dark Planet is coming. Once the iTunes reviews get up to 100 5-star review boys, he's dropping another song. Once the Boom Shaka video gets up to 100,000 views, he's dropping another music video. He teases playing a new song, but then he plays the elevator music instead. He plugs the next leg of the Revelations tour, this right here, and he reads all the dates on the Revelations tour. And then he says him and Darby are going to be playing unreleased songs on that tour, and then he plays an unreleased song himself. Let me get this set up for you guys real quick. Ouija clip 1. Oops. Ouija clip 1. You guys ready for some new Ouija Macums?
Nothing else. My shit's loading, hold on. I said nothing else.
See how he drooled on himself?
Oh,
that
shit.
Shit's lit.
This shit be rattling the whole motherfucking crib, dog. That Dark Planet shit is powerful, dog. Hold up.
Saying you a juggalo, bitch, I need proof. All my thoughts so aloof. Check a motherfucker like a tooth. Pick a motherfucker, but I kill him like a deuce.
MP23 with the $5 super chat. Humble, ha till I die. Ha till I die till I die, play Woogie Mac. Shouts out to Woogie Mac and MP for the $5. If you listen carefully, you can hear the fucking sirens going whoop whoop in the background in this fucking neighborhood. This hard ass Vermont neighborhood I live in.
Sitting in the shade with a lemonade. I've been underground for a decade. Look at little industry. You won't see me regulate. Jump fast, boy, hyperventilate. Everybody know y'all hella fake. Put your whole motherfucking label like a damn day. It's that sicko shit, that shit that we on. Running with the hatchet like a fucking baton. It's the type of shit, that sicko shit that we on. Hatchet in the moonlight, bitch, one chopping you gone.
Yeah, good call, Cyborg. Cyborg just said that's baton. Good call. You're right, that's definitely baton. That's how Cyborg for that.
I'ma keep the killing on street. Can't spell Juggalo without the motherfucking knowing. I'ma take the one from OG. I'm just cooking up this goof. I'ma keep my foot up in that coop. Shoot, all of y'all suckers gon' scoop. I'ma Juggalos what they say. Woo. All in that cut like a razor blade. Sitting in the shade with a lemonade. I've been underground for a decade. Up the little industry plants looking mini-made. You won't see me regulate. Jump fast, boy, hyperventilate. Everybody know y'all hella fake. I'ma kill them all, I ain't even gonna hesitate. It's that sicko shit, that shit that we on.
We on, Terry Tiggums.
So that shit hits extra hard. It definitely makes me think. It definitely makes me think that Ouija, when he's stacking for the elements, let's say, when he's stacking for the element albums, he's taking the hardest tracks that he's making, and he's putting that in the next element folder, if you will, you know? And then he's taking the other songs, not saying that they're lesser songs, but he's taking those lesser songs, for lack of a better word, and he's creating some of those mixtapes, I think, leading up to that Elemental project. That's just my perception of what I think he's doing with this shit, because it feels like the Element albums always hit extra hard, like he took the best of those sessions and put it all there.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen?
By the way, this is going to drive Spooky crazy with his Ouija Mac and Eminem conspiracy theories.
My name is Deborah. And this is music to be buried by. Stop at the red light, then he got hot. Nose dripping snot, will he make it think not? We just stay hot, booming out the grave. Hatch it to your lip like a fucking A-stop. Ooh, ass stop, wicked shit, nasty. Ooh, ass me, nothing like a dead cop. On them hot blocks, drinking like hopscotch. Where we blowing on like a table full of pop rock stuffed in ya. Jump to the vein, 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 jump to the vein. Never smile. So why don't you relax, guy? Why don't you relax? Who the fuck in this live right now?
All right. So we got some more coming in a second. There's another couple of clips he played. God, that get me high as shit. Yeah, he plays a song and a half. Says he wants to do some shouts out to a couple of people. Says that the release for the Dark Planet CD will be unlike anything they've ever done before as far as how the CD is printed. Said the merch is going to be doing shit they've never done before with the merch, like the physical, the clothing even. The pre-orders are about to be crazier than any other pre-orders they've ever done. Says if you're bringing kids to the Revelations tour, to make sure that they're in football helmets, because they're going to go extra hard. Shouting out people in the chat. Then he plays another song, which this one's definitely Mac mode that I'm about to play. And then another one, which this fourth one after Mac mode I think is the hardest of the bunch. I really like Baton quite a bit too, though. That Baton shit's hard as fuck. All right, let's play clip 2 for y'all here. I'm gonna pull that up. Whoops. How did it go back to that? All right, here we go.
What? I'll tell you what. I will tell you just what. Shout out to Fernando, dog.
Hey, shout out Big Darby in the chat. Hey, Darby, I peeped you on the Shaggy show. We're going to talk about you in here in a little bit on the Shaggy show, doggy. Whoop, big whoop whoop hours.
Dev Evolve says, are we at 100 pre-orders yet? No, we're not, motherfucker. We're at like 83 the last time I checked. But they do take like 24 to 48 hours to show up. So maybe we are there already and we just don't know it yet. But last time I checked, we had 17 to go. And I took that as a sign to get on a live and play some music.
He still keeps playing some more. That's why I kept
fuck.
this rolling.
If you're in this live right now, what's up, dog? Thanks
Shouts
for
out
coming.
Umo.
Hey,
Shouts out
hi.
Umo in here too.
Good to see you.
Whoop whoop whoop
Good
from
to be seen.
whoop 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 from MPs, the triple whoop. Hey, much love to you, Darby. Oh my God. Preston, you brought the snake? You brought the snake, buddy? Aw, he's such a good boy. He just brought the snake. Let me show you guys. So this motherfucker, he's a big baby. You guys know Preston. He's a big baby. He brings the snake, this right here, as an offering, and he drops it right by my feet. So thank you, buddy. Thank you for the snake. I'm gonna take the snake as an offering. Thanks, bud. All right, back to Mac mode.
Hey, whoop whoop. Listen, I'm about to get the fuck out of here, but before I do, I need to know.
All
Y'all
right.
motherfuckers know Dark Planet
this
is
one
coming.
right here.
The power is in your fucking hands. Y'all want the next video? I want to drop that shit so bad. Get the Boom Shaka video to 100K. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, new video once Boom Shaka gets to 100K. New video once 100 5-star reviews for Dark Planet on iTunes. You get a new song. Probably one of these junts, I would imagine.
Y'all want a new song? Get the iTunes pre-orders to 100 iTunes pre-orders with 5-star reviews. Oh, and by the way, anybody who pre-ordered on iTunes, make sure you send a screenshot
See if
to
he
the
gets
hotline
it back.
because there's some cool shit on there for people that
He
pre-ordered.
dropped the
Some
snake
secret
by me.
freshness that the scroll keepers know about. But you ain't got to be a scroll keeper to know about that shit. Just send a screenshot to the hotline. Hot goddammit. Do it. It's
See, I think when I throw the snake back, he gets a little offended. Like I'm rejecting his offering, you know? I think it's important that I keep the offering.
702-845-1505. If you need more information, give us a call. Operators are standing by. 702-845-1505. Can't wait to hear from you. Drop a motherfucking
All right.
whoop whoop in the comments and do it with your chest, all
Here we
right?
go,
Like
here
this.
we go, here we go.
All right.
This one goes
Sheesh.
crazy.
Before I go, though, I did have one little thing. One little smidgen.
Respect the grind. See you at Gathering the Juggalos. Thank you, Nasenda. Make sure you say hello, homie. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Really appreciate that. By the way, peep the Tesla tumbler. He's flexing on y'all with that Tesla tumbler. This one right here. This shit go crazy.
Start the movie.
Ugh. That one go fucking nuts, dude. Oh my god, that one's sick, dog. Shouts out Devereaux for that beat. That's fucking crazy. Murder Dance. So this one's definitely Murder Dance. Yo, Devereaux just said that junk go crazy, those samples in the beginning. Yeah, facts, Devereaux. Shouts out Devereaux, fucking live tweeting, live texting. Bravo, Devereaux. That shit's crazy, dog. That shit's crazy. Shouts out to MP with the $5 super chat. YWHA fire. Wafire.
Didn't work for my pain. I ain't sit around and wait. I've been up for 3 days, but I'm doing what it takes. Seeing shadow people moving, something crawling.
Oh, she gotta go, y'all.
Alright, I love you.
I love you. I'll see you in a few.
With chicken nugget, I'll
Yeah.
take what I want.
Yeah, text me your order, and I'll go get that shit.
It's probably just gonna be like,
Going to McDonald's. Rest in peace, Morgan Spurdock.
it's probably just gonna be like nuggets and McChicken and McDouble.
Okay. Your standard Mickey order lately. All right, baby. Love you.
Love you.
I'm sorry you got to go again.
Bye.
Love you. Bye, everybody. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Love you, baby. Oh, that poor girl. That poor girl going back to work after opening. Don't work as a manager for Dunkin' Donuts. Don't do it.
Hey!
Oh, that's fucking good shit, man. That murder dance shit. Whoo, that shit goes crazy. So yeah, Dark Planet is upon us, y'all. Dark Planet coming out real fucking soon. July 19th, 2024. On iTunes. I think you can pre-save that shit too if you hit that fucking link gimmick that is being shared out there. I believe a Spotify pre-save is in there as well. Oh, I don't know if I saved the Shaggy Drink Champs post. But did y'all see that? Ooh, I gotta see if I can get that for y'all real quick. Hold on. I gotta see if I can get that for y'all real quick, because that shit's crazy. Shaggy shared. Are you kidding me? There we go. Share to. So right here. What you know about flowers. Apparently this placard from Drink Champs with golden flowers in it. Given to Shaggy Two Dope recently. He posted to his Instagram. Does this mean that the Insane Clown Posse was recently on an episode of Drink Champs? Because if so, that's fucking tremendous. And that's a great fucking look for them if they got on Drink Champs. That's like legendary status in the hip-hop community type shit. I know that had to mean a lot for Shaggy because he said multiple times he's a big fan of Drink Champs. So I know that meant a big, like, regardless of what the deal is with that placard, that's dope. And I can't wait to hear more about it. Shaggy alluded to it recently on these Shaggy Show appearances. Let's talk about that first, because I got a bunch of Shaggy Show appearances to get through, and I got a clip for y'all as well. But give me 1 second. I've been on for an hour and 17 minutes, and I need a drink of water or something here. So give me 1 second while I get a water. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, Shaggy Two Dope, the Shaggy Show. Shaggy's on tour right now, but he said he was going to commit to streaming a lot more while on tour, and I think he has streamed more on this tour than he did last tour. In the month of May, it looks like he's streamed 4 times. I got 4 different streams to break down at least. Oh, am I boring you, Steve-O? Jesus fucking Christ. So May 4th, Shaggy opened the stream with humming different theme songs, including Star Wars. Says that they have good Wi-Fi on the bus, and they will be doing more streams this tour. He talks about the tour a little bit. They talk about Shaggy's weed stream with Wacko the Kid, Southwest Strangula, and it will be at the Gathering. Also at the Gathering, Shaggy is doing 7 t-shirts. He's drawing 7 different t-shirts, 1 from each Joker's card. That's 2 for each version of the Wraith, Shangri-La, and Hell's Pit. I'm going to tell you all about all of those right now. He's doing 1 song from each Joker's card. So for Carnival of Carnage, he's doing the Juggalo. For Ringmaster, he's doing Funhouse. For Riddlebox, he's doing Toy Box. For Great Malenko, he's doing Piggy Pie. For the Amazing Jekyll Brothers, by the way, happy 25th anniversary, right? Yeah, 25th anniversary of Amazing Jekyll Brothers. As of yesterday. He's doing I Want My Shit for the Jekyll Brothers. For the Wraith Shangri-La, he didn't want to say at the time what he was doing, but he ends up fucking up in the next stream and saying what he's doing. He's doing Birthday Bitches for Wraith Shangri-La, and then Wraith Hell's Pit, he's doing The Witch. There's some video game talk for a little bit. Shaggy's tattoo itches. Shaggy's tattoo treatment tips. Have everyone slap it and don't apply anything to it ever. Just let it ride. It might get fucked up. It might not. That's Shaggy's tattoo treatment tips. Shaggy's custom painting of Air Force Ones for this tour that he's auctioning at concerts gets talked about for a little bit. They do RIPs. Darius Morris, an ex-NBA player. Shaggy thinks that P. Diddy is guilty of all of it. Shaggy says steroids give chickens big fat asses. There's some Rockville Festival talk and spring break talk. Shaggy read Rod Stewart's book. Shaggy wants to drop a Goddammit Justin t-shirt. Rod Stewart versus Richard Gere emergency room rumors were talked about. Rod's stomach got pumped. Richard Gere had a hamster removed. Shaggy wonders aloud how much nut you would have to consume to get your stomach pumped. Shaggy says, hold on. Shaggy has Justin Google Britney Spears news. They talk about Jamie Lynn Spears, Ashley Simpson, and Jessica Simpson for a bit. The clear the cachet gimmick. Which is really, this is just old man Shaggy. This is Shaggy's mad at fill in the blank. Shaggy's mad that Jimmy John's is opening near his house. That a restaurant of the franchise Jimmy John's is simply opening near his house makes him mad. The term motherfuck, what's up with fatherfucker though? Shaggy questions. Shaggy wants to really get that term going. Shaggy has had two of the new DQ Blizzards, the brownie batter and the peanut butter cookie dough one. Shaggy questions why we still have the Kentucky Derby. Why is that still a thing? Joseph Queener? I think we've done this before. Coming to the gathering this year, we gotta get a picture. Just ask, homie. I'll be around. I can't say what yet, but I am involved in something. I think I'm involved in something where you'll be able to come and meet me for sure. So, and if not, if that doesn't happen, then we're going to do a meetup type gimmick again, and I'm going to commit to it because hopefully I won't just be randomly hit up to perform this year. Hopefully I just stay not booked. But there is going to be something going on, no spoilers, where you can come and get a picture for sure. Let's see. Florida bans lab-grown meat. Shaggy thinks if you eat lab-grown meat that you are sus and might be a robot. They then do a bunch of Star Wars trivia. Says they'll be back on Tuesday, but jump to May 16th. I don't think they streamed until May 16th. I think if they did, I missed one or it got deleted or something. I tried to stay up on top of these, though. The next one that I have in my notes is May 16th. Justin gets Shaggy some Church's chicken, so this opens with old Shagster eating a bunch of Church's chicken. Let's see. A lot of eating and talking with his mouth full for the very beginning I have in my notes. Some of the food didn't come, but Shaggy is eating all of it. Shaggy's been flying around. He went to Miami for something, then Daytona for Rockville. Justin calls Shaggy a bitch. Shaggy says he's turning into a thug out here. This has been an ongoing theme on these tours. Justin is getting very thuggish ruggish out there on the road, apparently. Rockville got their pussy rocked by ICP's lyrical penis, Shaggy Two Dope says. He flew to Dallas and flew home to be with his wife and kids for Mother's Day. Then he flew to Albuquerque for that show. They're in LA for this stream, and they linked up with Ouija earlier in the day. Ouija Macca, as he's known in some parts. Ouija Macca wanted them to eat at a spot in Melrose that Travis Barker from Blink 187 owns, called Crossroads Kitchen. Shaggy calls it Blink 187. Chicken in quotes is on the menu, and Shaggy realizes at that point that they've been set up. That old Ouija Mac has booked them at a vegan spot to eat lunch together. And Shaggy immediately confronts Ouija about this upon showing up to the lunch. Apparently Shaggy liked the food, though. They ended up liking the vegan chicken. Chucky Chuck joins the stream. He just got off stage with Hex. Says he was watching ICP storytelling stream and he had a story to tell about ICP. Tells about meeting KMK and going on tour with ICP for the Wicked Wonka shit. Says that was the first tour ICP with ICP and KMK that KMK completed. Chucky Chug is recently sober from everything but weed. Stories from the Wicked Wonka tour. Let's see. There's a great section here. Ooh, there's a great section here about 35 minutes in. Where Chucky Chuck says Intrinsic has a story about saving Shaggy from swimming in Hawaii, saving him from drowning while swimming in Hawaii. Shaggy says that Intrinsic is a liar because he's never been to Hawaii, and he's actually offended that his quality of swimming has been questioned because he says he's a mad good swimmer. So yeah, Shaggy says that Intrinsic is a liar about his saving Shaggy from drowning story, which I found hilarious. There's some shoe auction talk. As I said earlier, Shaggy is been painting Air Force Ones and auctioning off at some of these shows. Shaggy weighs in on the Israel versus Palestine beef, if you beef. Shouldn't even laugh at that. Says fuck them both and doesn't understand why people are so mad about it. Shaggy got bamboozled by Ouija in his vegan ways. He continues to tell this story. Shaggy was gonna leave, but Ouija looked at him with his big shiny anime puppy dog eyes and he stayed. Shaggy got vegan pizza and extra pepperoni. So he didn't even try the chicken. I thought he said he tried the chicken. Man, I could have sworn he said he tried the chicken on there. I don't have that in my notes, though. Ouija got vegan chicken parm. Shaggy ate taquitos and liked them, but he would rather have meat. Shaggy prefers the meat. They plug the Wacko and the Wacko. Is it Wacko or Wacko? I think it's Wacko. The Wacko, the Kid, and Shaggy 2-Dope weed string collab called Southwest Strangula. Shaggy says that he once tried to eat the wax melts that are Fruity Pebbles flavored. Shaggy just found out about the movie Tusk, and then they watched the trailer and a clip from the movie Tusk, and Shaggy immediately gets very mad when he sees what the quality of the walrus costume looks like, and he starts to say, fuck this movie. Shaggy then wants to show walrus dicks on the stream, and Justin pushes back hard and fights Shaggy wanting to put walrus dicks on the stream. He's really adamant, though. He really wanted to put those walrus dicks on the stream. Someone punched Steve Buscemi on the street. They talk about that for a little bit. Chucky Chuck shit his pants at the Mall of America with the Insane Clown Posse. Love a good shit your pants story. Let's see. Clear the cash. Shaggy tried Einstein bagels for the first time and loves it. By the way, if you haven't tried Einstein's bagels, highly recommend Einstein's bagels. Their fucking shit hits. Those bagel sandwiches that they do are fucking fire. There's a turkey junk with some cucumber slices on it that I fuck with heavy. Shouts out to Einstein Bagels. Shaggy fought a jellyfish, and they talk about the pee thing not working. This is where it gets a little somber, where Chucky Chuck reminisces on getting peed on multiple times as a child by a former coach of his. Shaggy says that old Chucky Chuck was abused by his coach. Shaggy had to poop on an airplane recently. Alcohol-infused balloons gets talked about. Basically, you can get drunk off of inhaling alcohol dust. Dust? Alcohol gas, you dummy. Alcohol dust. Who the fuck... could you snort alcohol dust? Is that a thing? Could that be a thing? You almost certainly could probably have alcohol dry up and then like flake it off like some meth or something, right? You probably could snort alcohol. You booze hounds will figure out a way to get it in you any fucking way you will. What was that sentence? I don't know. Shaggy's bus driver is an actual clown. They show Chucky Chuck the t-shirt designs for the Gathering drops. That's when he drops that birthday bitches will be the Race Shangri-La shirt. The steward on a recent flight of Shaggy's saw his drawings. This is great. This is a great story. The stewardess on one of Shaggy's recent flights saw Shaggy drawing on his iPad, right? And he said to him, "Did you do that all by yourself?" Like Shaggy was a little kid. And Shaggy, rightfully so, was a bit offended by it. Because I think anybody drawing on a plane would feel offended if they got spoken to like a little kid. Like, no, bitch, I had some help with this. I'm just tracing this. I love that story. Shaggy tells a flight delay story. Chucky says he's got to go be with his kids and then he jets. But Shaggy asks about it. Let's see. He asks about Shaggy's kids. Shaggy says the gathering's in July. It's not. It's in August. Chucky says something about Daddy X needs to turn himself in and he's on the run, and then he leaves to go smoke weed. DJ Clay then comes on and says that they needed that. That was a much refresher for him. And then he's about to hit the stage. Shaggy's Wild Wacky World of Sports. They show some tennis, baseball, and that's about it. All right. Now from this week, I think he did 2 this week, May 21st. We're going to break down. Let me catch up on the chat. Woo! God damn, it's a lot. It's a lot to break down these goddamn things. We got 2 more to do. How y'all holding up? Oh, how y'all holding up? Oh my God. All right, I'm jumping in again. This is the one I have a clip to play for y'all, by the way. So this is from May 21st in San Francisco. This opens with Shaggy 2 Dope eating yet again. He's rocking a Pookie 2 Dope shirt, which I think had a design on it featuring a Kewpie mayonnaise logo gimmick with 2 Dope paint on it. And if that's what I was looking at, we're going to need those shirts. We're going to need those shirts, Mr. 2 Dope. Figure out a way to drop those shirts fucking quickly. Shaggy forces Justin to take a shot of pesto that is included in his food there. He's eating chicken fingers or some sort of chicken shit yet again. Not chicken shit. You guys know what I mean. Shaggy talks about going to a sex festival in San Francisco the last time he was in town and witnessing 2 individuals having butt sex the last time he was in town. And I think he's maybe a little curious if it's going to happen to him again while he's in town. There's a new vlog up. The new vlog is getting lost in Canada. I have not seen that yet, but the new vlog is up on the Shaggy Show YouTube. They show some of the shoes, once again, that he's painting and auctioning off at these shows on tour. They show off the D-Town Custom Shaggy 2 Dope fuck off pendants that they're doing. Those are a limited run, by the way. I think those are going away soon. They show some Nug from the Wacko the Kid Southwest Strangler weed collab. Shaggy talks about mispronouncing the word phenomenon on Bugs on My Nugs. He said he tried for 20 takes to get that word right, so he ends up pronouncing it phenomenon or some shit like that because he couldn't pronounce the word phenomenon right in the studio that day. My bigger question about that he lightly brushed up, he kind of talked about it real quick though, is the next bar or the next line. I want to know about Shamamalan. I be fucking these hoes that look like Shamamalan. I want to know about that one. Like, what's the deal with? Is that just a bullshit? I think it was just probably a very clowny bullshit word that they made up, because they would do all these like bullshit made up words to rhyme back on those first couple of Joker's cards, especially. Let's see, 35 minutes in. They have some talk about the OnlyFans model suing GTA 6 over her likeness, and Shaggy wondering if he could get paid for his likeness being used for, not Trevor's friend, right? God damn it, I can't remember the character's name. But basically the meth head character, the Juggalo character in GTA 5, who basically has Shaggy's paint and hair from the fucking the Wraith Shangri-La era. They basically took his likeness. Wade, thank you, EC Juggalo. Wade, the character Wade in GTA 5. Now here's the thing though, we're going to talk about this a little bit. So this OnlyFans model is just the latest in line for a series of failed lawsuits in this genre of suing GTA. The one right before that was Florida Joker, which I don't even think his fucking lawsuit got to court. Before that, even going way back, and this is what Shaggy, now this is the debatable part. Way back in the day, Lindsay Lohan sued GTA 5 for her likeness being used in GTA 5. They have a whole character that is basically voiced to even sound like Lindsay Lohan. So Lindsay Lohan had an even stronger case because the character, you could argue, even sounded like Lindsay. That was also failed. That was also thrown out of court, that she lost that lawsuit. So I don't know if Shaggy really has that strong of a case, especially because precedent has now been set a couple of different fucking times. But, I mean, it's worth a shot. You might be able to get through. You almost certainly will be able to get some fucking scumbag lawyer who's willing to work pro bono off of the fact that they might get paid type beat. So yeah, I would say get a fucking scumbag lawyer. Maybe contact my lawyers, Clifton and Kaufman. Clifton and Kaufman might be the perfect Hollywood scumbags to take care of something like this. Yeah, hit me up. Maybe have Justin hit me up for that. Clifton and Kaufman Clifton and Kaufman might be able to take care of that shit. Yeah, they talk about Riff Raff suing for Spring Breakers. Fuck Spring Breakers, by the way. I can't watch that movie. Shaggy has a case, doesn't have a case. Clifton and Kaufman maybe can solve this. There's some Diddy talk. They talk about Diddy's dolphin teeth. Photo boy Shags. There's a creepy girl on some packaging that Shaggy saw. Shaggy is mind blown that there's Tupac shirts in Walmart. DJ Clay recently got Snoop Dogg pajamas at Walmart. ICP was in Walmart. Shaggy seems to reminisce that there was Riddlebox shirts in Walmart back in the day. Was that a thing? Was that ever a thing? Was ICP merch ever in Walmart, of all fucking places? They then do a Father's Day listicle, which is the new national days on the Shaggy show. I don't know why he's doing these listicles. Definitely slows the show down. I do not like these listicle parts. Justin plays with the color coding for a while to make it look very piss yellow on the stream. National Juggalo Day is almost there, by the way. Go sign that petition. They almost actually have enough names. Someone brings up Florida Joker in the chat, and Shaggy brushes it off very quickly. There's some movie sequel talk. They talk about Matrix 5 and Happy Gilmore Part 2. Shaggy insinuates that Bob Barker is burning in hell. Get your bitch dog fixed is a quote I have here. Breakdancing as an Olympic sport. Shaggy says that Filipinos are the best at breakdancing and video games. Shaggy is mad at Marvel gender recastings. Another listicle, the best baby names. Holy shit. Shaggy reveals that Justin and Clay were the two men that he saw engaged in butt sex the last time he was in San Francisco. And that's the end of that stream. So I guess my clip must be from this past Thursday, because I thought that the Chucky Chuck gimmick there was the clip that I had. Shaggy Show, Thursday, May 23rd. We're almost at the end of this one. Holy shit, these breakdowns be fucking testing me, y'all. They're fun to do. I really have fun writing these because they're obvious. Let's pull back the curtain a little bit. They're obvious over exaggerations, a lot of this stuff I'm doing, but God, this is taxing. This is a little taxing to do. All right, let's put the curtain back. Shaggy wanted to open with a jingle, and Justin questions if water is really wet. Golden Kappa hype train then kicks off. Apparently, some sort of rare hype train that they had kick off at the end, at the beginning of this episode. Some special guests are teased for this episode. Stay tuned for that. Darby, spoiler, Darby is one of the special guests. Shaggy gonna try to slow down on his use of the word fucking. He says that you know what I'm saying, and fucking are the hardest things for him to quit. Harder than his alcohol addiction, harder than his heroin addiction, his cocaine addiction, or his meth addictions. That was the hardest. That's the hardest thing. He still can't quit. Know what I'm saying? And fucking, he's quit all those other things. Shaggy and Reggae Shaggy have taken a picture together that exists somewhere in the universe. Back when ICP was on George Lopez back in the day, Shaggy, the Reggae Shaggy, was the musical guest. So there is an existing picture of Shaggy and Shaggy in the universe. We need that picture. Shaggy offhandedly mentions getting the flowers from Drink Champs and kind of like, oop, I shouldn't have said that. So they're definitely holding back on the Drink Champs thing, even though he shared the picture of the placard. Maybe he put it out there because he accidentally dropped this in the chat. I don't really know. Or in the chat on the show. What's up, Steven? The all-access pass for the tour is Shaggy and buttons, which is cute as hell. Someone in the chat asked if Shaggy is growing a dad belly or dad bod to hold his iPad up. Someone else asks about Jay and Shaggy's relationship and if it's all business these days. This is the clip I have for y'all. Hold on, let me get that one up. Steven, let's not undo the wires. So Shaggy addresses this. I know this has been talked about on here a bunch of times, and in the Juggalodium a bunch of times. What's the status on their working relationship? Is it just all business? Is it just all doing shows?
I just saw this. Real talk question. Do you and Violent J kick it anymore on a homie level, like personal time with your families and stuff, or is it all business now in your lives? No, it ain't all business in our lives, man. Let me tell you something. That's my fucking homie since we were kids, you know what I'm saying? And we will always connect on a homie level, no matter what. I don't give a fuck what we've been through, what the fuck either one of us has going on in our life, we always will connect on the homie level. You know what I mean? It'll never be just business. You can't be just business with a motherfucker that you've known since you were like 9, 10 years old. It just don't work like that, you know? Even if I wanted to, which I don't, I couldn't. And he couldn't either. Have I ever heard of Homestuck? What's Homestuck? Why have I think I've heard of it?
So yeah, that's him addressing it a little bit. Basically saying no. No, damn it. We're homies forever. Okay. Let's see, where is that? There's the clip. Sunset Sasquatch watch party is still a thing that might happen. Even though it seems a bunch of people have already seen it, I say still do it. The Blu-ray for that comes out next week, by the way. So it's already for rental on like everything. I don't know if like there's a more proper time than just going ahead and doing it. You might have to, y'all might have to encourage people to buy the shit to watch along with you, but I'm buying the fucking Blu-ray because I want to see that movie anyway. And it was only, I think I got it for only $15 or something like that on Amazon. Which I think is I think that's the same price as the rental. So that's why I got the fucking Blu-rays. I said, fuck it. Sasquatch Sunset looks dope as fuck, by the way. If you haven't seen the trailer, it looks like a movie about just a family of Sasquatch and them going through a whole year, and showing their life. Very niche and nerdy shit, but I think that looks dope. Let's see. Wampa versus Wookie poll. The chat says that Wampa would win. Who grills better, Jay or Shags? Shaggy says he does. That Jay is not a very good cook. Justin continues to challenge Shaggy 2 Dope, building up the momentum to a blowout of a confrontation that is certainly to happen in the near future. Shaggy promos the shoes he's been painting. Justin made a cool glizzy dancing animation that I noticed for the shoe bit around this point. I think he had it on the previous episode too, but I didn't have it in my notes. Shouts out to that cool glizzy dancing animation. Shaggy Xmas cover album possibly this year. Justin wants to sing any of the female parts, any of the female voice parts for that album. Come on, Steven. Plugs the D-Town custom jeweler D-Town Customs pendant in Airhead Southwest Strangler strain. RIPs Charlie Collin from Train, wrestler John Klinger, aka Bad Bones. Shut yo bitch ass is Justin's new catchphrase. He's turned full thug now on tour. He apparently threw a Gatorade bottle at DJ Clay's face and is toting a pistol in his pants these days. Shaggy is mad that old bitches are in the swimsuit issue. Gail King specifically. DJ Clay versus Steven Seagal is talked about yet again. The possibility of that matchup happening seems less and less likely by the day. Shaggy mad at shoe stores saying that they don't have his size when he goes into them. More sequel talk, and DJ Clay joins Shaggy on camera. They watch some online video gimmicks for a while. There's another listicle of celebrity demands. Speculation that Tom Cruise has a weird dick. They pronounce, Shaggy pronounces Kurt Kane Cobain at one point. The guests arrive and DJ Clay goes to get them. Special guest is Darby O'Trill. That's right, Darby was on the Shaggy show. They're talking about the celebrity demands and the writers, if you will. And Sharby. Darby says that sliced pineapple, Oreos, and queso chips are on his rider. Darby says that queso chips smell like farts, but taste amazing. Shaggy asks if the pineapple is to make his nut taste better. Shaggy says that he asked for towels and water on his rider. Steve-O, you're pissing me off, dude. There's talk of a possible cooking vlog with Darby O'Trizzle after he talks about some of his cooking specialties. His specialty dishes are impossible chopped cheese and a pepperoni grilled cheese. They still are going through celeb writers for a while. Justin says he doesn't know who Richard Pryor is. Then they do 80s TV trivia. And the audio cuts out towards the end on this, like the last 5 minutes. So on the rewatch, I was not able to catch the very ending. But that was about the end of that shit. Woo, I am sweating now, y'all. God damn, it is hot in here. Hold on, I'm going to convince Steve-O to follow me and change the AC. Holy shit. Whew, that AC is not kicking on. I might have a problem with my AC in here because it is fucking 78 degrees in this fucking room, and that AC should have cooled it down by now. Holy shit. Whew, hope I didn't just blow my AC out. That's not good. That's not good, y'all. All right, I got a couple more things to go through before we end this. Come on, Steve-O. Steve-O, it's way too hot and you're too hairy, and I'm sweating. Stay in here, buddy. This fucking cat. It's too hot in here, and this cat is getting fur everywhere, and I'm feeling like... All right. Okay. So, Violent J on the Cheap Heat podcast, and then we got Violent J... Whew, we got Violent J on, what was it? Artist Spotlight, I think it was called. Artist Spotlight with Joel Madden. I don't think I have a bunch of clips from this to play, but we got some. I'll get that pulled up in case I need to get to it. Let's see. On Cheap Heat. So Cheap Heat is a wrestling podcast that Peter Rosenberg does. And I guess Jay was the mystery guest on this episode. It opens with Peter Rosenberg talking about ICP on Hot 97, and he says that Jay told him that that's the first time they were ever invited to a rap hip-hop station for an interview. Rosenberg says that they never got into wrestling talk in that appearance. He asks how early it was when they got their first foray into wrestling. Jay talks about the backyard wrestling days, tells the story of making their own ring out of railroad posts, Jay's first real wrestling match, and lying to Malcolm Monroe to get in the ring, saying that he was a graduate of Chris Adams Wrestling School, which he wasn't. Then started wrestling around the Midwest, how they were the only young guys there, choosing music over wrestling and the positive energy turning into wrestling, their wrestling dream coming back around. Basically, they left the wrestling dream behind, but it all came full circle, and they got to live the dream out anyway. Rob Van Dam sending them an ECW tape, and them going to ECW shows back in the day. Jay tells Peter about Stranglemania. Jay says that a lot of Americans at that point had never seen deathmatch wrestling, and that Stranglemania was the first time a lot of people had seen it. They talk about booking the Stranglemania shows, working the ECW pay-per-view they worked, RVD knocking the hearing out of Jay's ear during that segment, WWE calling them to be with the oddities and them telling them that they can wrestle, going and trying out, and then doing SummerSlam. Peter comments on the era that they were in WWF, and Jay tells the story about painting up in the same locker room that Stone Cold and Undertaker were in for SummerSlam. Let's see, having heat backstage because they were rappers and people felt they didn't have their spot earned. The Headbangers incident, and one of them saying on a podcast recently that they were told to beat ICP's ass in the ring because they asked for money and were on their way out. Not getting paid. Now, I talked about this recently. I wonder if that whole not getting paid story is in relation to them asking for the commercial. Because their famous story is they never got paid for any of these appearances. They simply, at one point, went to the higher-ups and asked if they could run a commercial instead of for payment, essentially. This might have been perceived by higher-ups at WWE. This is all my speculation. This might have been perceived by higher-ups at WWE as being a ask for more money. That might have been why they were perhaps punished, if you will. Let's see. They never got the commercial though, and that's when they walked out of WWF during a Raw pre-tape show. Let's see. They talk about going to WCW and meeting Vampiro. WCW booking flights for whoever the fuck they wanted. They had so much fun on WCW that they would tour with them when they were off their own tours. They were doing house shows and following the WCW buses around with their buses. They had total creative freedom. Even on their commentary with Guido and 3D, if you watch that shit, you can see they are just saying whatever the fuck they want. Peter wants to have them back to talk even more about wrestling. Peter plugs the When Deadbug Met the Duke documentary and says next time him and Shaggy are in the city, they want to do another one. I think that would be dope if they got them both to sit down. I guess I don't have a clip to show you from this. I would say just go check it out. Jay seems to be in good spirits during this. Let me see if I can just show you a clip of Jay talking real quick, just so you can see his demeanor. Oh.
Yes, ring, you know what I mean? I guarantee you, whoever lives in that house now, that ring is still back there.
It was that sturdy.
Yeah. Wasn't good. Probably bigger, probably more of a foundation than the house. But
how did you guys know how to even do that? 86 feels so early for backyard wrestling. Like, that didn't become a phenomenon that people really started
hearing. You can see he seems in really good spirits here. All right, now we got the Artist Spotlight one with Joel Madden. This one down to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
It's only 15 minutes on YouTube, right? And it seems rather edited down. I don't know. This one was kind of a nothing burger. I think it was a bit repetitive of the last time that Jay did a podcast with this Joel Madden fella, which was an audio only joint. Let's see. I got a clip at 1:45. Joel says he was very nervous to do this because ICP has a reputation for being unpredictable and they do their own thing. And Jay says that he's nervous, and Jay thanks him for having him. Jay sounds a little shaky on here. Show you
Trey that. But you guys have always struck me as like really, truly being yourselves, authentic to yourselves. You move through a little nervous. It's probably good. It's probably just a respect for the legacy. But I'm happy you're here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here, bro.
I've
legit, like I for real am, you know what I mean?
That's cool. I appreciate that.
Not on some like normal warm greeting shit. I'm geeked.
Yeah, man, me too. And I have a lot of respect for what you guys have done. So it leads me to
see that cut. There's definitely stuff cut out of this. This is a much longer.
Wondering like who are those guys? Right? Like at what age were you like, I'm not going to go down the normal path of life. I'm going to break off and do my own thing and create this.
Anyway, basically asked them about going off and creating their own world. The dude's questions are rather long-winded. Maybe that's why they're edited down to make them less long-winded. I don't know. Joel asks at what age did they go off and make their own world for themselves. It takes him a very long time to ask this question. He must be shoot nervous. Joel says it's his family situation that got him into making music. Jay says when he looks back at his childhood, he thinks it was everything that happened before he discovered music that built him, that led him to where he was sitting. Led him to the point he's sitting here in clown paint. The pain, the trauma, the poverty, even the molestation that, I don't know if he's meaning that he suffered. I think he's maybe meaning that Jump suffered. Because Jay's always been kind of gray. It's been a gray area if he's never fully talked about his molestation. He's alluded to it. I think in the the Bill O'Reilly clip, or is it that motherfucking? No, it's the other clip with that Michael Jackson interviewer guy, right? I think that's the one where he says he did get molested. I think that's the most he's ever spoken on it, though. Let's see. But when he looks back at his childhood, he sees it all as a positive thing. He sees the imagination, going to Picker Forest with his brother Rob and believing in magic, Rob being into role-playing, Jay being into pro wrestling. It's all imagination. They talk about pro wrestling for a little bit, the creativity and imagination that goes into a pro wrestling match, how the performers in the ring and the crowd outside of the ring and everybody involved in a pro wrestling match are all sort of in like together making this magical thing happen, which I thought was a really beautiful way to put it. Let's see, the poverty gets talked about quite a bit towards the end of this only 15-minute long clip. Poverty and getting away from it really is what is talked about quite a bit. Jay says he's already felt like a millionaire before he became an actual millionaire. Joel asks him how old he was when he got out of poverty, or he felt like he was rich, quote unquote. Jay says 24 after a while of sort of almost dodging the question. They said they always invested back into the company, though. They talk about using poverty as an excuse a little bit, how some people will use their poverty as an excuse to not leave a bad situation, to stay in the hood, quote unquote. And basically Jay's like, fuck that. If you want to leave, leave. They talk about seeing rich people as evil, especially ICP seeing the rich as evil when they were younger and going to rob / beat up rich people back in the day. There's a really great part where Jay, towards the end, says to Joel, you know, we used to talk a lot of shit about rich people in our music. And Joel has to go, yeah, me too. Like, I don't know. Watch for that moment. Shit's hilarious. I think Joel Madden interview is the same one from months ago. Is it that same boy? Just recut? That would make so much sense, Darby, because it's like very similar. That's why I got the vibe that they're talking about fucking the exact same shit. So this is just a recut interview of that long form boy. That would make so much more of a... You know what? Darby's probably right. That's why it's all cut up then. Shouts out to Darby O'Trill dropping knowledge. I think Darby is fucking right about that. So this is an old interview. This is from, that's like a year ago or something, right? That interview's from a fucking while ago, I feel like. Let me see the last time I talked Joel Madden in my notes. Let me see. I can probably find that real quick. Find a rough idea of when the last time that was. Joel. Yeah, Spotlight. He does mention Joel Madden, and so HABS 126, I got a note about doing something new with Joel Madden. So maybe that is something new. Because it's talking about, that's around the time that they were talking about their run of new podcasts that they were about to do. So maybe that is new. I don't know. That would make sense if it's a recut, boy, because it certainly feels like some of the exact same shit that they had already talked about. Because I got deja vu a couple of times doing these notes while watching this little 15-minute clip. And that would make sense why it feels cut up. Anyway, I think that's everything. Oh, no, I got a couple other things I want to talk about. I'm getting into gathering things. Yeah, JCW, the next Lunacy taping, will be at Harpo's in Detroit, Saturday, June 22nd. There's been a few matches already announced. Dan Severn versus Matt Cardona is going down. Matt Cardona? That should be interesting. Right, it was Matt, right? Do I have that right? See, now I'm like wondering if I'm mixing up, because I know Matt was announced as being... Oh, it's not Cardona. Cardona's making an appearance in, it's Officer Colt Cabana. That's what it is. Officer Colt Cabana versus Dan Severn. So this next Lunacy card is going to be quite stacked, because you got Cardona coming in, probably going to be cutting a promo of some kind. Severn versus fucking Colt Cabana is a pretty dope fucking match that'll bring some attention. Probably some more announcements coming before June 22nd. I think, yeah, Darby performing. Wacko the Kid and Darby performing at this one, June 22nd. So continuing the musical performance theme. So yeah, go check that out if you want to see some more of the tapings. Still no word on where these are dropping or when these episodes are dropping, but I think they're just trying to get a lot of content in the can so they can start just dropping them semi-regularly, have a good back catalog. Jay's doing some sort of appearance at this ACW live pro wrestling thing June 28th. Where's this at? Maryland, Hagerstown, Maryland. Adrenaline Championship Wrestling. Jay was at this Parapsychon gimmick, I think for only a couple of the days. I think Davey went there on Sunday and he wasn't there. But I believe Friday and Saturday, Jay was there. I did see a few people had met the Duke at Mansfield. What was this at? The Mansfield Asylum or some shit? Anyway, it was a paranormal gimmick. Jay was the biggest name on this shit, but he wasn't on the poster for some reason. Anyway, Gathering of the Juggalos talk. I want to talk a little bit about something I've seen happen this past week. There's a couple of artists that have, there's the artist thing that they do where they announce that they're going to be performing before the announcement happens. There's that. I've seen the anti-version of that happen this week a couple of times, where a couple of artists basically announced that they had turned down performing at a stage for various reasons. The first one I'm going to talk about, what is it? Not Face Tat. What's the other one? The Midnight in Yami, not Face Tat Mammy. Midnight in Yami or whatever. Midnight in Yami announced he was going to be on the Omen stage, that he got asked to be on the Omen stage, but then pulled out because he claims his PO won't let him go. And so he's making a big, this Face Tat and Yami guy is a guy who very much likes to promote through drama. If you follow his page, there's a lot of promotion via beef or drama or whatever current situation he's in where he's feeling gatekept or whatever. So, this is, I think, part of his continuous conflict promotional campaign, which is fine. Whatever. Do you, dude. Some people have called into question if any of that is even real. I don't know. He says he's not performing. He turned it down, whatever. I think his motivations are just simple promotion, trying to get himself over with this shit. But this is the one I wanted to talk about. This one was more interesting and a little bit more complex to me. So this is Razakel, who is the owner, operator, and lead artist of Shrunken Head Entertainment, horrorcore record label. This is her flexing, I guess you could say, that she turned down a spot on the main stage. Hard pass, shrug. Now this one's a little bit more complicated and interesting to me because Shrunken Head Entertainment is the record label that Zitro used to be on, and Zitro famously, Violent J took quite a liking to Zitro when he was on the Gong Show. They put him on main stage that year, and Zitro, severed ties to Shrunken Head Entertainment. Not on some like fuck y'all shit. It was amicable from what I understand, but I must assume that there's a little bit of bad blood from Razakel and the what went down with Zitro leaving her record label from that, because I don't understand why you would not want to take that opportunity. To me, it seems rather ridiculous that you wouldn't want to take that opportunity. It's a rather big platform. But yeah, she goes on in the comments to say that she's done it before, she's played it before, and it's just not her thing, which, all power to her, but I just think it's weird energy. And I don't understand why you would want to sort of flaunt that. You could just say no and not screenshot it and post it out there, This is also, I look at it as almost being the same thing as an artist like Midnight in Yami. A lot of people want to give Midnight in Yami shit for being a clout chaser or whatever. To me, this is the same kind of antics. This is the same kind of shit. This is the same kind of clout chasing. But I'm sure it's not as much of a popular opinion to say that Razakel is doing it. It's a much more popular opinion to say that Yami is doing it. I don't know. Juggalos threw rocks at her. I can see why she doesn't want to return. That sucks. Why did Juggalos throw rocks at her? That's really shitty. Well, now, Fago Warrior, I can see why she wouldn't maybe not want to go back, too. That's an even more of a bad taste in your mouth. You add the Zitro thing on top of it, maybe there's definitely not a, there's not a want or a need for that. I mean, I would maybe feel a type of way if I got rocks thrown at me, too. That's some fuck shit, though. You shouldn't be throwing rocks at performers, I don't think, at all. No matter what. I don't think you should be throwing rocks at people. Throw Faygo at people. I don't give a fuck if you throw Faygo at people, but rocks, I don't know. Rocks and glass, I don't know. You can even throw cans. I don't even really have that much of a problem with throwing cans. Rocks, glass, and fireworks probably are going a little too far, I would say. In my opinion. Because, once someone gets hurt, it's over for us at that venue. Once someone gets seriously hurt and a lawsuit happens, it's fucking over. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up because to me it's an odd look to want to flex and brag about turning it down, because there's plenty of people out there that would love to get that email. I mean, Zitro, I think it's rather ironic that Zitro and this cartoon Bondurant, sorry homie, I keep fucking up your name. I'm not trying to clown you for that. I legit can't say your name right. this cartoon Bondurant made this Where's My Email song, because I think it really taps into, there's so many artists that legit would love to get that email. And it's a sort of like, I don't know. It's a weird flex. It's a weird flex, I would say. Anyway, let's see. There's the Gathering map with the Ship of Fools stage. Very excited about that happening. Once again, I think they must be wrapping up stuff at this point, but if you would like to request Humble Among to be a on the fucking Gathering lineup, this would be the way to do it. I don't think that that's going to happen. I will be there and be doing cool shit no matter what. And honestly, I'm not that stressed if I don't get a spot on a stage, because that gives me more time to focus on doing shit off the stage. Next year, though, let's go super hard. I want to get on that stage next year. Next year is the one where we push really hard. The float going down. Shouts out to Will Gates getting a spot on the float. That's very exciting for this little corner of the Juggalodium. Very proud and happy for Will Gates getting a spot on the float. ICP performing at Aftershock in October. Shaggy 2 Dope is on tour now. Let's see, the 26th. He is in Memphis, Tennessee tonight. Nashville, Tennessee tomorrow, and then Columbus. Oh, no, wait. Nashville, Tennessee on the 29th, and Columbus on the 30th. And that's the end of the Psychopathic Soldier tour. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. I think that was all I had to talk about with this shit. Make sure there's nothing else in here. Yeah, that's about it. You guys want to hear a new song? Oh, King Cobra. Thank you for mentioning King Cobra, ICP2 Juggalos. So King Cobra was requested by ICP2 Juggalos to perform. That would be interesting. A little quick King Cobra update. Shouts out to the guy, King Cobra. He is in his trailer. He's making meat again. He's doing, seemingly doing some cooking type of videos again. So he's settling in to his new habitat. We'll see what's gonna go down next. I'm curious what the next big chapter is gonna entail, because this is definitely a new era, a new chapter in King Cobra lore. But he is in the trailer. The trailer is a thing. Looks like my internet's behaving weird, so we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, shouts out to Boglum Chronicles. System of a Down Syndrome knows. Boglum Chronicles is the best way to keep up on this shit. Or Darby O'Trill hitting up my inbox with with updates. Okay, I'm gonna play you guys a song special for Memorial Day. All right. Sign of the Times coming soon, probably June. I think let's just go ahead and aim for June 17th. Sign of the Times coming soon. This is Vietnam with Odious. Hope you guys like it. Whoop whoop.
Watching how they do
to bed today. Couldn't guess the direction that your head will spray. Cast your circles of protection, that's what I will break. Past that moment of reflection on your final phase.
Inside your face.
Such a wide selection in the dead buffet. They wanna make suggestions like I can't souffle. Let you pick from weapons that I used to slay. Have a taste. Peep at my collection, they don't wanna play. Don't need the recipe when it's already made. Don't nobody mess with me, don't wanna run the fade. These hands are quick to split a wig, I keep a steady blade. You should find another gig or get some guns to trade. All these humans on display like another dumb parade. Until they get afraid, then they tend to run away. If they feel betrayed, they show it in a funny way. Find me in the shade, jaded off these sunny days.
Shouts out Odious. Koski made a special request. Koski made a special request. This shit had to have Odious on it.
Watching how they do it, there must be a better way.
Drugs inside my body, I can't pass no fucking piss test. Pulled up on him, shot him in his back, and now his bitch next. Call my fucking phone about the money, I don't do text. If you try to run up, then his ass is getting suplexed. Smoking on that weed that came from Vietnam, my grandpa. Cut him up inside the basement with a fucking handsaw. Can't give a fuck about where you come from, I'ma run my damn jaw. Pull up on his bitch ass and I hit him with my damn paw. Pull up in the sawed-off, wipe the smile off his face. This ain't no fun to him. Seen him and his crew, and bitch, you know I started gunning them. Heard he ran his mouth, so bitch, you know we fucking hunted him. Put him to the ground and put the motherfucking gun to him. Bullet started fucking him. If there was a God, that boy ain't got no fucking love in him. Said he wanted to kill me, so I told his ass to run it then. Odious and humble, all these rappers be some sons of them. If you wanted them, bitch.
Sign of the times. Coming soon. Shouts out to Odious. By the way, Relic, I see you said next week, June 1st, is GCW Tournament of Survival 9. The title will be up for grabs in some gimmick match with multiple wrestlers. So, Kosuke and Odious are going to be at that shit. So, hopefully we can get them to do some sort of, like, live report or something from there. Anyway, that was Vietnam with Odious. Shouts out to Kosuke and Odious. They're the homies. Shouts out to Kosuke. Sign of the times. Coming soon. June 17th. Hopefully, if we can get it done by then. It's almost done. It's almost done. All right. Love y'all. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the super chats, all the love. Juggalo Ohio 2 shit is dropping next. A lot of shit dropping next. Hopefully, I just stay on this music grind all year, too. But I've been sleeping on my video grind, so I kind of need to get back on that. Anyway, I love y'all. Whoop, whoop. Have a good night. Or day. Or Memorial Day. Bye. End broadcast.